All right, Rubini, your time is up. Time to cross-examine you.
Yes. Great.
Welcome back, everybody.
Hey.
So, 7 p.m. Camera, photograph, then build Baron Orgueil.
Oh.
What of the four will we choose to question?
Actually, you have that saying, which is logical. A camera. Katerina is
Yeah,
clock.
clock has no hands, so that's obviously going to be something.
Yeah. Okay.
Kleptomania, yeah, whatever. Grenouille, Cataline, Quark, Putoir. Rubitio. Some would describe Rubitio with the H word. That's right, you know the one.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, whatever. We're done here.
We don't have any. Oh, the photograph. Maybe it's where they will talk about the photograph and the clock that has no hands.
Okay.
I think that's gonna be our first try.
Okay, let's do that.
Let's take a closer look at this photograph. I see a mistake in the photograph.
Ah, yes.
Just to clarify, Mr. Rubinio, photographs are a direct reflection of reality, are they not? That is correct. The photographic process leaves no room for bias or inaccuracies.
Just keep digging your grave, buddy.
Yes, that is most curious, because I see a mistake. A mistake? Impossible! I just told you, monsieur, the camera is a perfect, unbiased device. The photographs it produces are flawless. Falcon, I'm not seeing any mistakes. Perhaps you could be more specific?
I love your voice for Rabbington.
Certainly. Click on the area of the photograph. Okay, there's the people, the clock.
There's the clock right there, yep.
Yeah, the clock. The clock in this photograph. There's something not right about it. Well, isn't that convenient? The defense sees something wrong with the key piece of evidence that implicates his client. Don't give me that cocky tone, Mr. Rubbington. I have evidence that there's something wrong with the clock in the picture.
Yep.
Missing clock hands. The photograph clearly shows the clock's hands pointing at 7 and 6. That much is self-evident. Which is most curious, because the clock in the lounge of Chateau Crinière has no hands.
Dun -dun!
It has no hands? The clock is merely a decorative piece, a talking item. Feel free to ask Baron Orgueil or his housemaid if you have doubts. Monsieur Robinho, how do you explain this how do you pronounce that?
Discrepancy.
Discrepancy.
I think.
I don't know. There must be some sort of mistake. My camera is flawless. There's no mistake, monsieur. Your photograph depicts something that does not exist in the real world.
Oh.
Maybe there was an error in the printing process. An error precisely where the clock's hands should be. Please, monsieur, don't patronize us. Allow me to offer a more plausible explanation. You, Monsieur Robinho, edited this photograph.
Dun dun dun!
Edited? I'm no expert, but I suspect that you used paint or ink to carefully put hands on the clock. It would have been a simple task, considering that the clock face was bare. One could even speculate that you specifically chose to include a handless clock in the photograph just to simplify the editing process.
Oh, dang.
Oh. Oi, oi.
No, he's doomed.
Oh.
He's doomed.
Falcon, your reasoning is absurd. Why would the witness do such a thing? Is it not obvious? By showing the photograph to have taken place at precisely 7:30, it clears all photograph subjects of suspicion. In other words, Monsieur Robinho created a perfect alibi.
He's sweating bullets.
Of course, this raises further questions. Who is the witness protecting? And why? Was Monsieur Robinho coerced? Bribed? Threatened? Enough. Silence. Let's hear some answers, Monsieur Robinho. Fine, you've got me. I'm guilty. I did it all.
Yes!
Yes, sir.
Nailed it. You did it! You are confessing to the murder of Monsieur Grenouille?
What? No. I have no idea who killed the frog.
Oh.
I'm just admitting that I'm guilty of producing fraudulent photographs.
Yeah.
I was ordered to make changes to the printed photographs, and yes, that included adding hands to the clock. You ordered? By whom? Why? I dare not say.
Monsieur Robinho, I strongly advise you answer the defense's question. You have pledged to speak without fear, after all.
With respect, Judge, I fear his claws more than I fear the punishment of the justice system. I shall name no names.
So we know that it's a he, and he has claws.
So
not a bird. Not a bird. Birds don't have claws, they have talons.
Yeah. His claws.
His claws! Did you hear that, Falcon? That is most unfortunate. Monsieur Robinho, we cannot and shall not torture names out of you. We don't live under the ancient regime, after all. But since you have admitted to falsifying evidence, then we cannot keep you on the stand as a witness. Take your leave. You shall be charged with perjury in due course.
I can't protest. That's the least I deserve for my failure as an artist. Good day, messieurs.
Yeah, get out of here, loser.
Intriguing.
More favor with the jury.
So, Clark's hands were painted on. So what? It doesn't matter. The photograph still depicts Dame Catherine and absent close to the time of the murder. That's significant. Don't be dense, Mr. Robington. If the photograph is not completely genuine, then it cannot be considered reliable evidence. Why not? It's still a portrayal of the night's events. Because if we accept that one part of the picture was edited, then we must accept the possibility that other parts were too.
Yes.
It is possible that Dame Catherine was painted out. Even worse, it is possible that another person was painted in. We know that the witness was trying to cover for someone, so all possibilities must be accounted for. So, what are you saying, Falcon? That the housemaid paid a photographer? Or was it Signor Pastoire de Miao, perhaps? I don't think so. The housemaid lacks a means or motive, and it wouldn't make sense for Signor Pastoire to implicate his own daughter. Well, surely you're not suggesting that the harness and bill of Baron deliberately tried to frame Dame Catherine.
That's what I've been saying since the start.
Because that would be the most outlandish theory yet. The Baron is a pillar of our community. He would never do such a thing. Mr. Robington, I'm not here to throw accusations. That's the job of you, the prosecutor. However...
Oh. Mayhap I should offer my opinion.
Baron, it's not time for your witness testimony yet.
So you would think, prosecutor? And yet I see my good reputation getting tarnished by your incompetence.
Incompetence?
Indeed. Let us proceed with witness questioning. Is that fine with you, Judge?
Yes, I suppose that's fine.
Very good. And I trust that the defense has no objections.
No objections here.
Fantastic. Oh, but before I forget, I pledge to speak without fear and prejudice, etc., etc. Now, prosecutor, ask me about what I witnessed over the course of the evening.
Okay. Okay. On the night of the...
He's so screwed. The initial dinner went magnificently. When the photographer arrived, Monsieur Grenry left to visit the garden. Dame Catherine followed behind him moments later. Seigneur Pourtoir, Monsieur Robinho, and myself were engaged in conversation, so we paid her no mind. After the photographer left, my housemaid left to go find Monsieur Grenville and Dame Catherine. That would be when I heard her cry for help.
Thank you, Baron. I think we all know the story from there. I would cross-examine the witness.
Do you doubt my integrity, garçon?
I'm just here to uncover the truth, Baron.
Very well then. Hit me with your best shot. Let us establish with absolute certainty that I, Baron Orgueil, am an honest man.
The defense may proceed with the cross-examination.
How long has it been since?
I don't know.
We forgot to set the timer for this part of the episode, darn it. We don't know how long this has been.
We can't stop now.
No, this is too exciting. Okay, so we have the dinner, we have Monsieur Grenouille, the garden, and housemaid. So right now, none of it sounds weird. I mean, this is all true. The dinner went well. I mean, they ate fish and then, you know, a red herring and then a bloody rare steak without any cutlery. When the photographer arrived at 7, Monsieur Grenouille left to visit the garden, and Dame Cataline followed behind a few moments later. And that's when the housemaid discovered Grenouille dead, and she called the police.
But you remember when we went to the garden?
Uh-huh.
We found something in the fountain.
The cigar butt. Yes. Yes.
Let's start with this. Baron, we saw the murder scenes, your garden, for ourselves. When was the last time you visited?
That's a good question.
The horses.
What's not a horse? That's a useless question.
Baron Orgueil, when was the last time you ventured into your own garden?
As it happens, I have quite serious allergies. I haven't been in my own garden for years.
Years, you say?
There's no way that cigar butt stayed there for years. Yeah. Indeed. Oh, now you have a chance to, you know, slam him down, or
that's not right.
That's not right.
Say goodbye. Baron, I do not wish to call you a liar, but that claim does not hold up to scrutiny.
Oh, And why is that?
Because we have hard evidence that you have visited the garden recently.
Oh, dang. Balderdash! My word is gold! Show the court this so-called hard evidence that I've been in my garden. Oh, yes, we will.
Cigar butt. This was found in your garden. To be specific, it was found inside the fountain basin. Right beside where the murder occurred.
Dun dun dun! It's basin, by the way.
Basin, yeah. A cigar butt? That could belong to anybody, and
Prosecutor, please shut your mouth. I can speak for myself.
okay, sorry, Baron.
That is indeed the remnants of one of my cigars. But I must apologize, Monsieur Falcon, for I misunderstand your initial question. You see, prior to the banquet, I hadn't visited my own garden in years. But naturally, after hearing the housemaid's cry for help on the evening of the murder, I rushed outside. I was shocked and disgusted by what I saw. That must have been when I dropped my half-smoked cigar in the fountain basin. No, because the butt was on the top. You know, was on the elevated section of the.
Yeah, that's cool. You see, Falcon, there's a perfectly reasonable explanation. I would find that believable if the cigar was actually discarded.
Casually.
Were casually discarded. But as it happened, the cigar butt was found in the fountain's upper basin, a location that could only be accessed with great inconvenience.
And a little paddling.
The cigar butt was not dropped. It was deliberately hidden.
There are a number of possible explanations.
Oh, there, because I can only think of one. That is that you, Baron Orgueil, deliberately hid your cigar butt to disguise your own illicit activities.
Did I now? And what illicit activities would those be?
You want me to spell it out? Fine. Let's put everything on the table.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. The entire thing.
You, Baron Orgueil, murdered Monsieur Grenouille. And that is what you were trying to keep hidden.
Directly accusing me of murder? How shamelessly brazen!
That is a ludicrous accusation, Falcon. The Baron is an upstanding citizen of the highest order. Your allegations are baseless. You have no evidence, no means, motive, or opportunity. No evidence? Think harder, Mr. Robinson. Every piece of evidence points to Baron Orgueil as the prime suspect. You want the means? The Baron certainly had the means. His fine claws are as sharp as a surgeon's blade. Gutting a frog belly wouldn't be trivial for him. Even Monsieur Robinho confessed just moments ago that he hid his claws.
Oh dang. Ridiculous! I would never threaten a man with violence.
What about him? The Baron had at least 10,000 pounds worth of motive. By remoting a business partner, the Baron's share of his railway company increased from 1/3 to 1/2.
Oh. This is preposterous!
And finally, the Baron had an opportunity. No, he crafted the perfect opportunity. He arranged a small banquet with a very select number of guests. He was aware of the missing silverware, and yet he self-stained the food item that necessitates good cutting. Why? To bloody the heads of his guests, of course. Then, He hired an easily influenced photographer and staged a very specific picture in order to build a perfect alibi for himself. Photographing the guests in front of a endless floor to make for easy editing is quite an ingenious plan, it must be said.
Prosecutor, are you going to just let this slanderous yarn go uncontested? Say something. Object. Oh, you're pitifully useless.
After executing the murder, the Baron found himself still holding a single piece of incriminatory evidence, his finished cigar. He knew that leaving it at the crime scene would raise suspicion, but he didn't have time to properly dispose of it. So, out of desperation, he threw it into his fountain, out of the sight of his guests and any snooping police. I imagine the Baron was hoping to implicate Seigneur Bourgeois de Miao, since that would ensure total control over his railway company. Alas, Dame Catherine was the first to happen upon the crime scene, so the Baron improvised.
This is an outrage! Judge, I demand that you disbar this ranting lunatic.
No, there is only one outrage here. That is, that a man like yourself is able to abuse his wealth and status to frame an innocent girl for murder. You're a bourgeois of the worst kind.
Oh, dang. How dare you, garçon! The utter nerve for a lying scumbag of a lawyer to accuse a philanthropist like myself is something so heinous. I'm nothing like the fat cat bourgeois. I am a respectable, hard-working capitalist.
No, you're a ruthless man who will slaughter a dear friend just to reap a few francs.
You incredulous whelp! I ought to gut you right here now like a damned frog! Could someone please restrain the Baron? I'm on it, Your Honor. Let's go, old man. To the conciergerie with you. Don't touch me, you filthy jackdaw. I can walk myself. This is quite a turn of events. Does the prosecution have anything to add?
Well, in a matter of, speaking, well, to be honest, no.
Then I shall now confer with the members of the jury to come to a decision. I ask that the animals of the court please be patient in this time. I think we got it. Falcon, that was pretty incredible.
Thank you. I just hope it was enough.
Oh, I think it's enough. What do you mean? You just proved Catalaine's innocence. We'll get a not guilty verdict for sure.
Sparrowson, I think you've misunderstood something important about the justice system.
What's that?
I haven't proved anything. As lawyers, we cannot deal in proofs. It's just impossible. All we can do is organize the evidence and convincingly explain what it suggests. I haven't proved Dame Catroline's innocence. All I have done is demonstrate that there is a significant possibility that she's not guilty.
I'm not sure I understand the difference. We have reached a decision. In the light of the recent revelations, it is clear that an error of judgment was made with the initial arrest. Oh, that's good news. On that note, we unanimously find the defendant, Damn Catalina de Meow to be... We'll find out on the next episode. No, it's not true. Not guilty! Yeah! Not guilty! Mission accomplished.
Monsieur Falcon, British person, you did it! Yeah, I suppose we did. Didn't we?
We should head back to the office so we can celebrate properly. Heck yeah! You did it, Falcon!
I can't take all the credit. This was a group achievement. I'm so proud of you both.
I'll go get 1 bottle of wine and 3 of our least dirty glasses.
You're amazing, Monsieur Falcon. Oh, it was nothing. I very much like the way you pinned the murder on the Baron. That was an act of sheer genius. Well, I didn't pin anything. Sparson and I just worked at unveiling the truth, given the facts of the case. Monsieur Falcon, there's no need to play coy. The case is over. Play coy?
Oh my gosh. No. I hope that she doesn't just reveal it was me.
Don't tell me you're actually being sincere.
Oh crap.
I'm completely lost. Oh wow, I thought the goody thing was an act, but you actually don't know. Alright, I'll spell it out for you.
Oh my gosh, no.
I murdered Mr.
Holy crap!
I saw him in the garden, all drunk and vulnerable, and I seized my opportunity. It was nothing personal, just business, you understand? Business? To increase my papa's share in the train company, of course. My papa always said that the drunk old frog was the weakest link. Your confession doesn't make any sense at all. I found Baron Roqueu's cigar butt hidden in the garden.
She placed it there.
Oh, I put that there. I expected the police to find it, but I suppose I was putting too much faith in the brains of Paris' finest.
But Falcon proved that Monsieur Rubino's photograph was edited.
It was edited. I wasn't in the picture because I was busy paying a visit to Monsieur Grenouille in the garden. My papa knew I needed an alibi, so he ordered Monsieur Robineau to paint me over Baron Roqueu and to add hands on the clock.
Wait, so he ordered the artist to paint her over Baron Roqueu? Oh.
But that lazy artist didn't manage to finish altering the photograph by trial day.
Oh my gosh.
It's a good thing that Monsieur Falcon was so imaginative, because that could have gone very badly.
Oh my gosh, what?
What's with the silence? You should both be proud. There aren't many lawyers in the whole of France who could have won a case like this, even for a bourgeoisie kitty like me.
I think you should leave.
Fine. So much for the celebration. Here's the payment for your services, straight from my papa's pockets. Well, adieu, Monsieur Falcon. Adieu, petit person. Holy crap.
Falcon, what do we do now? Falcon? Well, that was depressing.
And a vacuum.
Well, this sucks. Oh my gosh! I'm mad now. I don't want to play this game anymore.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, we totally just innocented a criminal person.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, this...
That was fishy. The fish.
Well, red herring? Oh my god. Whatever, thanks for watching.